Like a boss.
All right, guys. So this video, it's been a while, right? But yeah, anyways, let's begin this, man. This video is about never let a woman know how you feel about her. All right. And this is the thing, man. Is that as much as you like a girl, as much as you like her, you cannot let her know how you really feel about her like it's a fucking plague. You gotta protect that shit like it's a plague, because this is what tends to happen, man. Is that when a woman knows how you feel about her, it's how can I say it is? It's a victory for her. She in a way she already won, right? Because they have so many options, and usually the ones on her. This is the thing. This is how you get in a woman's radar. Are you ready? One, if you are of value, if you provide value, you get on her radar. All right. And two, if you threaten her value, you get on her radar. And you know what's most important? Threatening her value. Now, what's the providing value? Most of the guys that try to get the woman, they try to provide value by monetary things and financial stability. You see, when there's no finances, men feel insecure about their status. When there's no finances, women feel insecure about their safety. Like they feel more anxious in terms of safety. Men feel more anxious in terms of status when they don't have money, right? So what tends to happen is that when you threaten then a woman's self-esteem, the way you do that is by not giving her that self-esteem that she wants. You in a way you threaten how she feels about herself, and she doesn't want that, as opposed to you make her feel better, right? So how do you do that? One of the ways to do that is that you gotta realize that women are like children. They look at your face to read how you feel about them. Like when you were a child, one of the things that you did is that you didn't have the ability to create language. You didn't have the ability to think in a rational way, right? So the way you communicate with your parents was through your eyes and your voice, and the way they communicated with you was through their eyes and their voice and their touch, right? So what tends to happen is that children become really good at reading people's faces. You know, you learn to feel what your parents feel. You learn to notice when your parents feel disappointed. You know how parents, when they give that look to their kid, like, why is that? Why do kids react to the look that parents give when they're mad? It's because it's a part of them that at that age they're more in tune with reading people's emotions, not at a rational level, but more at a instinctual level, like an animal who's able to feel the presence of a prey. So it's very similar to that with women, where they read your face. You see, they read your vocal inflection, right? So what you got to do is hide, or even better, reduce your nonverbals. I talk about this in my course, Dark Game. You gotta lower your nonverbals. What do you mean by lowering your nonverbals? That means that a lot of times when you like the girl, you're looking at her a lot. What happens when you don't like the girl? You don't look at her a lot. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't want to look at her face, right? So you could easily replicate that by just not looking at her that much. I swear to God, as simple as that is, I swear to God, I know it sounds simple, but when you're hanging out with a girl and you don't look at her that much, you'll notice her fucking looking at you all the time. Like when I hang out with my girl, I look, don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm not looking at her, right? But she notices that she makes more eye contact than I make eye contact, right? So I'll just be looking away, just chilling, and she'll just be like, you know, just fucking looking, right? I mean, I'm like, I'll be sleeping, I wake up and she's fucking looking. I'm like, okay, this is creepy, man. So one of the first things is just don't look at her too much. I mean, I swear to fucking God, man, it's not looking at her as much. It sounds simple and it sounds even crazy, but that's one of those things. Kind of just looking away as often, you know, when you're talking to her, you know, and like just you look at her, but you don't look at her that much. I know you might say, oh, I don't believe what you're saying, but you know what? That's one of the things you do when you don't like a girl, and coincidentally, when you don't like a girl, they end up liking you more. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is lowering your nonverbal. Talking more like this. You know, when you talk to them in a parental way, right? Rather than saying, so what do you want to do today? You're saying, so what do you want to do today? Right? She can't tell what's going on in your head when you talk like that. What we're doing is that we're trying our best to hide what's inside of us, right? So you rather than say, hey, how's it going? You're like, hey, how's it going? Sorry about that.
Like a boss.
Right? And by talking to her that way, she can't really tell how you feel about her from just your verbal, from just talking, from just your communication. You can't really tell, because that could mean anything. What are you doing today? That could mean anything. You know, the next thing is your facial expressions, right? Is when you talk to her, you don't like I know I always talk about this, right? But again, the self is always coming through. The self is always coming through. You see, who you are will always be coming through your personality when you interact with her. And what you got to do is work on hiding that. And the way you hide that is by controlling your nonverbals. You know, making it an exercise to become aware of your facial expressions, your excitement that you give off. Try to reduce it as much as possible, right? I'm not saying to be, like I always say, I'm not saying to be the goddamn Terminator and you don't smile. No, I'm saying to reduce it. Simply reduce it. And above all, if she says, did you miss me? Just say, no, of course I didn't. Come on, man. And just look away. You know, like in a sarcastic way, just, nah, of course I didn't. Just look away, even though you missed her. You don't say that you missed her. You just say it's sarcastic way, just say, nope. You know I don't got that. You know I didn't miss you, man. Get out of here, man. Right? And it's and you let her decide. Like you let her decide what she feels, because she's going to assume that you missed her, but she's not really sure. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of because she's not really sure. Whenever you show signs of disinterest, that creeping doubt in her mind about whether or not you miss her will come up. Now, what you want to do is from time to time, send her text messages. Hey, how's it going? Or like from time to time, send her a message of like, hey, hope your day's going well, right? And then, because what that does is that no dude who doesn't miss you will send that. You see, but what you don't want to do is directly communicate that you miss her. That is not what you want. What you want to do is just, if you do miss her, don't say it, but let her interpret the fact that you're not saying it, that you do miss her. You see what I'm saying? Like I know it's crazy, but like I said, my response is, come on, man, you know I didn't miss you, man. Get out of here, man. And you make her assume that he's just being a tough guy and he doesn't want to tell me if he likes me. Like you let her come up with that conclusion. Because again, when you let her come up with that conclusions, whenever you pull away or you disappear for a time, that creeping doubt will come in, and when you have that creeping doubt, her self-esteem is gonna feel low, and you become a threat to her self-esteem. Rather than providing value, man, you looking good, girl. You looking good today, my girl. That's value, right? Or man, look at that ass, girl. You looking good, man. What you do is that you just threaten her self-esteem by validating. The way you validate her is with your presence and with texting her from time to time. Right? The way you don't validate, the way you unvalidate her, the way you threaten her self-esteem is by simply disappearing and letting her mind do all the work. Now, how do you let her mind do all the work? Is by never clearly telling her how you feel, because she can never really fully know if you like her back. She can never fully know that. Once she fully knows that you like her, any moment of any time that you pull away, it's gonna take a little bit longer for her to begin to feel doubt. You know, but if you never tell her directly, then the moments of doubt will come a little bit earlier, right? And she'll like, oh no, you know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? And it's that simple. I mean, now the time when it doesn't work is when she doesn't have an attachment to you. And again, the attachment is something that is not 100% sure. She just has to have natural chemistry with you, and you'll know, right? Because when you do this and the girl likes you, it'll work like it'll look like opening up the dams of a water, and it'll just flow, like it will just flow. It will be easy. But when she doesn't like you, you won't see these things, and that's okay. What you got to do is just find. It's just to be patient, think long term, because eventually you'll find a girl who likes you. And once you find a girl who likes you and you do this, I mean, you'll know. You'll be like, oh shit, like, holy fuck. I mean, it's so much easier now. Yeah, motherfucker, it's easy because she likes you. You know? But the problem was, in the past, you would have fucked it up. That's a problem. Is that you would have fucked it up in the past. You know what I'm saying? Alright, yo. That's it for today, man. If you like this, don't forget to hit the notification, subscribe, and let me know what videos you guys want me to make next. Peace out, motherfuckers. Alright guys, so I want you guys to check out my online course called Dark Game. That's right, people, Dark Game. And this course is pretty much, I review to you the secret tactics, the secret techniques to create attraction in almost any woman, right? But not just attraction to the point that makes her want to see you all the time, where she's the one initiating all the contact, right? Now just imagine to be able to keep all of the girls in your life, that you lost because of your stupidity. Imagine, and I had stupidity too. Imagine being able to keep them. Imagine being able to have 5, 6 women available to you, wanting to see you. Imagine being able to create intense relationships where they're all doing all the work. People, that kind of stuff does exist, people. Now, I'm not gonna promise you that you're gonna bang like 40, 50 women. I'm gonna promise you that you're gonna be able to keep the women you have, that you get with. I can promise you that keeping them will increase with this course. But let me keep showing you something. This course is pretty huge, people. It's a huge course. This course has over 50 videos. 50 videos, right? And some of them you could get for free. If you just sign up, you get free videos, right? But in these videos, let me show you guys the course, right? All right, guys. Shit. That's me right there, right? In this video, I pretty much teach you guys how to find your purpose. Right? All this is how to find your purpose, discovering your purpose, right? I teach you guys then about female psychology, all of the principles about female psychology you guys need to understand. I then teach you guys the mindset, the proper mindset that you guys need to deal with women. After that, I teach you guys 21 videos on how to game. I mean, it's pretty much unbelievable, man. I gotta make this available, right? But it's unbelievable how many I pretty much put everything: outer game, social circuit game, strategies, threesomes, foursomes, everything, right? And on top of that, I give you guys a few bonuses: how to overcome approach anxiety, why you can't take actions, a Dickens pattern to change your mentality, how to go from open to transitions, right? 81-minute long, people. This is like, I don't know how long this is, but this is hours, and I mean hours worth of content. And you get a 30-day money back guarantee. I mean, you without questions asked. All for $99, people. People, this could be around a few thousands, to be honest with you, right? But you guys get it for $99, right? All you gotta do is just go over here, purchase the course, and you'll get access to it. And if you don't like it, you could just message me and get your money back, people. Look, man, don't be hard-headed, people. Don't be hard-headed. This is the course that you guys need, right? It gives you guys everything. I cover everything. I could promise you, man, you're not gonna get a more in-depth course on how to attract women and keep them more than this. All right. Anyways, people, check it out. 30-day money back guarantee. There is no risk, and you can get the free course. You can get the free trial. The free trial are these videos that you get for free, right? You guys could just sign up. You could watch all of these videos for free, right? And you don't have to pay. All right. Anyways, I'll see you guys inside. I want to see you guys inside because, again, people, you can't lose nothing. There's a 30-day money back.